Hello, I'm Leonard Maltin with another movie break here on Starz. I want to recommend some terrific movies to you this month. Most of them are fairly recent, but you might have missed them in your neighborhood theater, and they deserve to be seen. Let me begin with Shallow Grave. Now, here is a really creepy and original thriller from Scotland, of all places, about three roommates who decide to take in a boarder and then find themselves over their heads in a scheme that involves a dead body and a lot of money. Greed, arrogance, deceit, these are the ingredients of this icy cold tale.
I want to secure it.
Secure it? What, you want to put it in a bank? You don't want to put it in a bank, do you? What, do you want to bury it? Is that it?
Oh, don't see the point in that. It's stupid.
Of course it's stupid. Look, we did what we did. We took the money. It was a material calculation. What's the point if it's underground in some funny bank in some funny place? If you can't have it, if you can't spend it, then what use is it? None. It's all for nothing if you do that. Now, I didn't get into this for nothing, so that I could have nothing.
Yeah, and you didn't saw his feet off.
Wow, an impressive debut feature for its director, Danny Boyle, and a rare glimpse of contemporary Scotland on these shores. Another film high on my list this month comes from China. It's called To Live. Now, if you've got an aversion to seeing a film from such a remote and exotic country, and you have some notion that a Chinese film wouldn't grab you, wouldn't seem relevant to your way of life, think again. To Live is a film that grabs you in the very first moments and makes it clear that people are people the world over. And the trials and tribulations of this film's central character and his wife and children over several decades' time could be the crux of an American miniseries. To Live is the work of the gifted young Chinese filmmaker Zhang Yimou, whose latest film is Shanghai Triad. Another writer-director of great taste and skill is the American Steven Soderbergh, who burst on the scene with his startling sleeper, Sex, Lies, and Videotape. King of the Hill is his third film, and in many ways it's his best. A heartbreakingly moving and believable chronicle of growing up in the 1930s, during America's Great Depression. And it's told through the eyes of a 12-year-old boy.
What's wrong?
Well, your mother has...
Eric. The specialist said that I have to go back to the sanitarium for a while. But he was very optimistic. He said that I might only have to stay there a month or two. I'm just worried about you being here all alone.
What are you talking about? He won't be alone. I'll be here with him.
That was my favorite film of 1993. Go back just a few years more, and we come to a film that's going to stay on my favorites list for a long time to come. Glory. Glory, like King of the Hill and other films on Starz this month, never found the audience it deserved during its theatrical run. It got great reviews and earned several Academy Awards, but by then it had had its chance. I suppose it's enough to be grateful that it got made at all. It predated Ken Burns' wildly successful Civil War documentary series, but in many ways it's a perfect companion piece, a fictional work about a real-life regiment that fought with honor during the war between the states.
See, someday they're gonna let the 54th get into it, see? And all your troubles will be over. Come on, now, chill. Hey! What'd you say? Boy? Boy? Hey, let me tell you.
Shut up, Trip.
Why'd you get up off me, Snowflake? See, let me explain something to you. See, the way I figure this war would be over a whole lot sooner if you boys just turn right on around and head on back down that way. And you let us head on up there where the real fighting is, huh?
There are men dying up that road.
And it wouldn't be nothing but Rebs dying if they let the 54th in it.
Denzel Washington won an Academy Award as Best Supporting Actor for Glory, but he is just one of the film's many outstanding contributors. If you still haven't seen this picture, now's your chance. It's on Starz this month, along with Shallow Grave, To Live, and King of the Hill. I recommend them all. I'm Leonard Maltin, and I'll see you on the next Movie Break.
Coming up tonight on Starz, it's Mother's Boys, the critically acclaimed film Suture, and Robert Altman's Ready to Wear. 10 tomorrow, it's Falling from Grace, Sigourney Weaver in Death and the Maiden, and Crooklyn, directed by Spike Lee.